is going to make things really, really distracting. Blue is a distracting color. It's not a calm color for the kitchen.
Yeah, I asked them at Ace for the most mellow, like relaxing color, and they said it was sea green. Who
Did
knew?
you talk to Charles about
Chuck.
that? Charles at Ace?
Chuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Chuck is always like throwing all these interior design things, but I mean, this aquamarine greenish blue, I mean, this is awful for a kitchen. I mean, I should have just picked out the paint myself.
Honey, whatever you want. I'm just, honey, dear Alice, I'm just doing what you want, you said go there
I
and
know, Frank, but I feel like if Chuck told you to buy a parachute, you would bring it to a cruise ship. It's just you follow every piece of advice the man says.
that's what, that's what I've learned through all the what I've you've asked me to for the self-improvement. I've taken all the self-improvement stuff, and the one thing that I got is listening. I'm listening now to what people say. Before, remember, I would never listen to anything. I would always, I was so, I had anger issues. I had, yeah, nobody could tell me anything. And now,
I know, I've been married to you for 15 years.
yeah, so it's a good thing, right?
It's like I'm glad you're listening, but I wish you would listen more to me and less to Chuck. I mean, yeah, Chuck has a successful marriage and he has the vacation home and he was able to send both of his kids to college without taking on a second mortgage on both of those homes. But I'm I'm Alice, like
I know, honey, and um, I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay,
I
Alice.
know you're trying. I just hate this color.
Cut
Okay.
to cut to Frank at Ace. Oh, you're putting some bricks in on the front walk, huh?
Chuck, I don't know how to tell you this. Alice didn't like the paint color that you recommended.
Oh, she'll come around. She always does.
And I finished the whole thing too. I mean, I thought I was going to
Beautiful,
surprise you.
beautiful.
The whole kitchen I did.
I'm I'm still waiting for pics. Send them to me.
I can't send them now.
Well, why not?
Well, she was so upset about it. I went over and I went over, I'm sorry, I went over when you weren't there and I picked up, just the regular Castile white and
What?
just the whole thing.
You went to the Home Depot and got their white?
Yeah, Castile white. Yeah, I got it there.
What is this? Ace is the place.
It was closed. You guys, they're open 24 hours.
Jeez, Louise, like these things can wait. Alice has to learn patience.
I don't know what I'm doing. Okay.
Cut back to Frank and Alice later at home. I have to learn patience, so now you're seeking marriage counseling advice with Frank.
He just thought it would be a good idea if you were a little bit
Oh,
more patient with me. That's all. And how do you like it? How do you like the color?
this is aggressive. Red is an aggressive color.
They said it was Castile white.
Well, I see red undertones. It's not even like pink enough.
Okay.
It's like this rosé right here.
Okay. It's not that big of a deal. I'll repaint it again.
No, it's not
I'm
about
really,
the painting. I mean, yes, I want a home that people feel relaxed and calm and welcomed in. Of course, I want that. Who doesn't? I just, why you're telling Frank about me and like,
I'm telling
Yeah, no,
Chuck,
Frank is telling me about me.
I'm, I'm
I need to
telling
refer to
you,
you as a third person to keep it straight, okay?
I'm so
Frank is
confused.
telling me about me, and Chuck is trying to tell me about me, and I'm trying to live a life where I tell me about me, and I just this feels like bullshit. Chuck's not in our marriage.
Cut
End
to
of
Frank.
line.
Cut to Frank and Ace.
So,
I've never heard of such a bullshit color. You want rose? You want pink champagne?
apparently it's like really relaxing. It's what she tells me.
Listen, I've got 6,200 swatches here to choose from, and none of them, okay, that are like pink champagne rose colored are in here. Okay,
Can you check? There must be something close. You got something close?
you got to bring in a sample, a color sample. Okay, and we can match it.
A color sample. I'd have to go over to. I'd have to go over to Fabulous. So, color emporium, Fabuloso Color Emporium,
No, no. Why? Why do they have your color?
because they've got the Squatch.
The Squatch? They've got the Squatch?
What is it?
Cut to Fabuloso Color Emporium. That's right. Take your picture with the Squatch, the one, the only. We found him in Oregon. Yep. They thought it'd be impossible to find, but here we go. And guess what? He wants to give you paint. Oh, hey, Frank. Good to see you again.
Hey, hi. Oh, what? Look at that. Oh my God.
Right? He's juggling. It's amazing with paint cans.
Holy crap. Oh my God.
Can't stop this guy. Yeah.
That's
I mean,
that's a real Squatch.
that's a real Squatch. That's
Oh
why
my
he can
God.
do it with the 30-gallon paint cans, you know?
Oh,
Oh, there's the flip. That's the best part. That's my favorite part. You need more of that champagne rose?
I just want the this what do you call it?
The
This
swatch?
the swatch, yeah.
Yeah, the swatch, yeah. Oh, well, I can't give you the swatch unless you're planning to buy the paint.
Well, we probably will. I just don't, isn't there a little thing oh, I know, I can take a pic of it. I can take a picture of it.
I mean, legally, I can't stop you from doing that, but it's frowned upon.
I gotta somehow,
Cut to Frank and Ace. Well, you can send me a picture of a. You can
I
send.
got it
Me,
here. She, she didn't want me to. I got it here.
okay, it's on your phone. Okay, so I got a picture of the color. All right, give me your phone. Give me your phone. Just this is unusual, Frank. Okay, really unusual.
I gotta have that exact color.
I don't get pictures of a perfect sea green room. That I got some stolen swatch from the place where they have a squatch.
I'll tell you, that thing stinks. I didn't want to say anything.
As long as you're here, the computer's crunching that. As long as you're here, let's talk about your front walk. It needs work.
It
We've all
does?
seen it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on over here. Come on over here.
All
That'll
right.
take a couple of minutes. All right, I got some new babies in right here. For the front
Mhm.
walk, some natural looking stones. Okay.
Oh, my God,
Just
damn.
happen to be sea green.
Sea green stones?
Yeah, sea green. It's like that natural mossy look, Irish mossy look.
That'd be nice.
Sure.
I don't like, I feel uncomfortable making decisions. Okay.
Why are you even here then? Why isn't Alice here? If she's so particular, why can't she step foot in Ace and
I've
look?
learned, listen, I've got to learn to do things myself. You know how I used to be, and I think I've improved quite a bit.
Okay, I'm kind of losing what you're talking about here, Frank.
I'm
You
talking
think-
about, go ahead.
So you want to stay here. Is what you're saying? You want to stay here, but you're working on it. So you're not that great at what you're coming in here. Is that what you're saying?
I guess.
Oh, okay, no, you're not that great. No, you're not.
No,
See, Green,
I'm not great at, see, now you really, I'm having, you know,
Frank, this
my
is the year.
ego, you know, like I really don't need this. My ego is already, you know, deflated enough.
Okay.
I need some encouragement. I need
Let's,
people
oh, yeah.
to, you know, you're bringing me, you're bringing me down again when I need to be uplifted.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Can
I'm
you
sorry
be
about that.
like more positive?
I'm sorry about that. No, I guess I'm just feeling like you seem more and more like a mouthpiece for Alice, you know. So I'm starting to get under my skin here.
Okay, what should I do then?
Oops,
You went to college.
your swatch is down. I did.
You went to college. I never did. I mean, you're the genius, the smart guy. Well, tell me what I should do then.
That's a good question. It's a good question. Let's think about that while we go check out your swatch.
Petra, Frank, and Alice. So he wants you to buy wood, paint, concrete. He wants to redo the entire house, is what you're telling me right now.
It's his recommendation. He went to college. He's a smart guy.
Okay,
He said it would improve the value of our house.
not if it's disgusting. You know, you can go to college and still be dumb.
Really?
I mean, it sets you up, but you know, there's a lot of decisions to make in your life.
He's always was the smartest person I ever knew. Well, except for you, of course. No,
Thank-
really, you're smarter than him. Right?
I think he's just trying to make a sale. Like, I get that, you know, post-retirement and, you know, after everything you went through in the military, it gets in your head and it's nice to be at the store and everything like that. But I honestly think he just is trying to get you to buy things.
Really think that?
I mean, why would he keep picking colors I don't like, you know? And I'd send you in to buy a thing of chicken and you come back with ribs, you know?
Well, Henry recommended
Who's
ribs
Henry?
at the A&P. The
At
butcher,
DMP?
the butcher there at the A&P, you know, the grocery store.
Oh, I haven't been there.
Oh, you
Um,
met Henry?
No, I haven't met Henry. I mean, I know the town's small, but I'm so busy running the quilting circle, so it's you know, that just demands all my time. You know, I'm never
Oh, yeah,
past
so
the street.
I learning I'm learning to listen, as I said, listen, and not jumping to conclusions like I used to do. You know, I used to just
Well,
was
that saved lives, you know. Part of jumping to conclusions of these instincts that you have is good decision making. It's just, it's not great when you're throwing dishes or, you know, can't sit still at the movie theater, right? That's when it interferes.
Got to Frank and Ace. I'm sorry that computer kicked it that color. It's just not a real color. So if Alice wants you know, pink champagne, she's gonna have to, I don't know, paint it herself. Bring it
well,
in.
no, come on, and I'm going to paint, and I'll just have to get it over there at Fabuloso. I'm sorry. I like to do business with you, but I just
Frank, I'm sorry, man. That's off on the wrong foot. Let's just forget about the whole paint thing. Let's forget about the whole, here's your phone.
next.
Sorry, I kept that for you. I'm sorry you had to go without that for a few days.
That's okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, you know, I did all I could. I ran that thing, you know, 4 times a day for 3 days. And you know, that's,
Okay, so you don't have it. Let's just simplify the whole
I got a
thing.
shovel. I got a new shovel in. It's, you're gonna love it. It's top of the line shovel.
Oh,
Oh yeah. This is better than you'll find anywhere. This is better than you'll find at Wood Schuster. This is better than you'll find at Smith and Hawken. This is better than you'll find at the Nut Hut. Okay, right over here.
really?
These babies right here, you
Uh-huh.
can't, you're gonna want the whole set of 6. You know, plus the set of 4 spades, and plus the set of 3 trowels.
Cut back to Frank and Alice at home. we don't have room for a moat. I don't care what Chuck says. We literally do not have room. I get the mail and I would fall into it.
Man, it's a historical thing. He convinced me, well, he told me, man, he showed me the pictures and everything. Like, listen to this, like kings and shit had this. It's like really fancy stuff.
We
And
are
go with
barely making it
go
by
with
on a
go.
retirement. We are not kings and queens. I just wanted a happy color for the kitchen, and now we're gonna have to like take out several loans just to cover all these things and get contractors. What is this?
Well, I've already hired Martinelli to put in the drawbridge.
Not Martinelli. Oh, he's drunk. He's just he did the Smith's windows backwards.
But they tell me he, as far as, little drawbridge,
I
it's vision.
No,
It's a vision,
you know
right?
what? I'm going down to the hardware store myself. Okay.
Okay,
I,
maybe that's a good idea. Maybe that's a good idea.
cause I think it might actually be better if you stay home and I go by myself.
I think, yeah, I think that probably is a good idea, but don't trip on the shovels, okay? They're in the driveway.
Why didn't you put them in the garage?
I'm going to, but there's a lot. It's gonna take a while.
I know, Darren, you have lots of time now.
Okay. Have fun, hon. I'm gonna
Thank
go
you.
watch the kids play Monopoly.
Oh, the kids, right. I forget about them. So quiet.
Oh, wow. What do I owe the privilege, Miss Alice?
Really, Chuck. I said no to you in high school. I'm still saying no to you now. I don't appreciate you messing with Frank.
Frank was born to be messed with, Alice. You know that.
You and your freaking college education, it just turned you into an even better manipulative bastard.
You should have seen the laugh we had when Frank took home 45 gallons of sea green. Okay.
Right,
was
for a
special.
200 square foot kitchen.
That was a special night, Alice.
Are you not happy with Mary? Come on, you have a house by the lake, and then you have a second house by the mountains. I mean,
Mary's nice. Mary's real nice, but she's no you. I want the prom queen. That's what I want. And I'm not going to stop till I get the prom queen.
we're 64. All of us are 64.
And where has the time gone? Where's it gone? I feel the same, okay? I feel the same.
Yeah, and you act the same. You act just the same, but it's even more calculated. I mean, what the plan is, we run out of money from buying paint and then you'll swoop in, take me.
Are you really? Oh, you guys are so hard up. You bought a few shovels,
Fuck you.
a
Fuck
few
you.
pails of paint. Come on.
45 gallons of sea green. You know I hate sea green. Okay. I told you all about, my corsage and what I wanted, and I didn't want any hydrangeas because that sea green color. You do this on purpose. I know you're calculating. That's why I don't come here. I can't even improve my home without having to deal with you or
Alice,
the rest of the hardware gang.
Alice, I mostly do it on purpose. But with you, I didn't. It's just a thing. When I see a weakness,
You can't help but exploit it.
I can't help but just test you, really hydrangeas that bad. I mean, they're really bad.
Just like pushing. See, that's the thing, is you pick and you push, and sometimes things can just be, they can just be relaxed and mellow. And that's what I have with Frank. He might have gunned down 500 people in the war, but he is so relaxed since he started therapy. and taking his medication. Like, Frank understands dedication and how to grow over time, and you don't. You're still in high school.
But look, but he's spineless. I mean, except for when he was in Iraq and was responsible for 99% of the Allied kills,
Well, yes,
completely spineless.
he's just good at following orders is the thing. And he needs to follow my orders, not yours. I don't want to have to come down here again.
I like seeing you though. I mean, if this is what it takes.
Cut to Mary and Chuck at home. Mary and Chuck at home. Chuck's wife, Mary, at home.
Mary, Peggy. you
I'm
haven't
just gonna
got
do
too-
my homework. I'll see ya.
Got too much TV,
yeah,
young lady.
Yeah, she has become such a
Honey,
biatch.
you're the one letting her watch.
That daughter of yours. Oh my God.
You're the one letting her watch so much TV. All right. If you one less glass of bourbon, and tell her no. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm sorry, did I interrupt your drinking?
The pool needs cleaning.
Okay, well, you gonna call Carlos again? And
I'm thinking of it. It needs cleaning.
okay, but don't get any ideas like you did last time of like having to wash his entire outfit and put it in the washer.
Carlos is so smart.
What? I don't know why I don't know why I'm being jealous about Carlos. When's Peggy graduating again? When's she out of the house?
See, that's your problem. You're so wrapped up in your business and all that stuff, and you don't really pay attention to what's happening at home, do you?
I'm here now. I've been home 20 minutes. There's no dinner on the table. I'm questioning you now. I hate to interrupt you smoking and drinking.
It's coming, okay?
The answer is,
Something in the
how
microphone.
old is Peggy? It's just a simple question. How old is Peggy?
How old is your daughter?
I've lost track of the birthdays. Like she's kind of a forgettable kid. Okay, I'm just being honest here. Did she already graduate?
She's graduating in June
Great. Okay, great. Great.
from junior college.
From junior college. Okay. Oh, right. That was the thing with a couple of years ago. Yeah, with the tassels and stuff. Yeah, remember that now. And
My Porsche is making a funny noise. It's like a bunch of safety pins in a tin can, kind of.
sure.
Every
Yeah.
time I go over 20 miles an hour, it's it's annoying.
It's for your own safety, hon. It really is. I want you to drive safe. Never violate any speed limits. You know how you are in school zones, babe.
Oh, those women are just they're horrible, that group.
I know. And then you have to go and compete with them.
They hate me.
You're just a big competitor.
They hate me.
And you hate them. I mean, who started it?
Cut to starting it. Right, so if you want to sign up for the bake sale, we have the sheet posted on the bulletin board. It's just you're gonna want to get your name in by Thursday in your treat. That way, we have it all set up for following Monday. Okay, all right. Well, that went well. That went very well.
Well, hey, Chuck.
Frank, I'm sorry to come over to your house.
Why are you sorry? You can come anytime you want.
Okay. Should I come around the front door then?
Yeah,
Okay, let me just go around the front door.
yeah, come around.
Okay, let me just zip around. Boom, 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 boom.
Frank, what are,
Oh, Alice, don't touch it. I was
Oh.
talking.
Chuck, shoot, what are, Frank? Frank, come here.
I was talking to Frank.
What
Hi,
are
hon.
you here?
Hi, hon.
Why is he here?
No, he wanted to look at everything that we've done, and just give his opinion.
Frank,
I thought-
2
Frank-
a.m.?
Frank wouldn't send me any pics.
Look at, I'm sorry, Chuck, but my wife comes first and she told me not to send you any pics.
Oh, okay.
That
Alice,
also meant not inviting him to our home.
no, I'm not invited. I came over. I just dropped by. I was on my way, back from the liquor store.
Figures.
Well, come on in since you're here.
Yeah, there you go. Come on in.
Alice, why don't you fix them up, some scrambled eggs or something?
Sure. I've got some doers to go with it.
Yeah,
Sure, I'll go do that in my sea green kitchen.
Ooh, is it sea green? Is it still sea green? Nice.
we haven't changed it yet.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm learning that, with the whole thing, you can go too far in one direction. That's what I learned. I could be too, what do they say, acquiescent, which means, do you know that word? You're in college, so you
I
probably,
do know the word. Yeah, I do. It's a little bit like being obsequious. Frank, I apologize for that.
I don't know what that means, but go ahead. Yeah, I'm waiting for your apology.
Well, I sold you a little too much sea green. I'm a big sea green fan, as you know.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And I knew one day you want to expand and paint everything sea green as you went. But it's probably still too much sea green.
Yeah, okay.
So you know what? I'm going to take 5 gallons back. I'm going to take 1 pail back from you. So you just,
You like your eggs scrambled or over easy?
I either, yeah, I like them. I like them over easy, like you, Frank.
Alice, over easy with the eggs. I like mine, scrambled. Put a little sausage in it.
Yeah, you do.
I am making eggs. You will get the eggs I give you. It
Yeah,
is
see?
2 a.m., 2:15 a.m.
Nice.
Thank you.
God, I love her.
What a woman, huh?
Let me cut to the chase, Frank.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wife swap. 2 words, wife swap. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. I really don't. Listen, you're so good with my wife's an alcoholic. I think you know that. You've been through the 12-step program. I know you had a big problem with sugar corn pops. You couldn't kick them until you had 12 steps. So maybe you can just talk to my wife and then spend a little extra time with her, like a week or 2. And I'll take back a bucket of sea green. And
All right, scrambled for you, dear. And Frank, here's a whole one.
Thank you.
Or
Alice,
Chuck, here's a whole one.
Alice,
Frank and Chuck both got a whole egg. Frank eats a raw egg with his cooked eggs because he's a real man, Chuck.
Alice, I
Yes, dear.
I have to admit you were right about everything. I went too far in one direction. I went from homicidal maniac, not listening to anybody, to over listening. I guess you can do that, over listening. And now I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm in the middle or what, but Chuck has insulted you. It's annoying me.
Never insult. I would never.
Yeah, no, I am, because
I would, Chuck, Frank, listen, I would never insult Alice to your face. No, to her face. I would only insult Alice to your face.
you know,
Stop with the double talk.
yeah, I mean, yeah, this, always with you, always with the bullshit with you, and like a pendulum type thing. I'm a pendulum. Now I'm swinging back, but now I'm kind of swinging back. It's weird how this shit happens. But now I'm swinging the other way. Alice, you still got my stuff, huh? From I brought back. You got my
Yes, of course. I have every letter you sent me,
Cool.
the fan, and of course the shoes.
and the K bar.
Yes, I've
Good,
had that for ages.
good.
God, you're such a snake, Chuck.
Yeah.
It was the worst 215 egg I've ever had.
See, that's another thing. Now, not only do you insult my wife by suggesting something I don't even want to mention.
I wouldn't insult your wife.
Now you're insulting her cooking.
No,
This
that was,
woman that she cooks so.
I'm insulting
I
her
took that
non-
egg out of the fridge for you.
I am insulting your non-cooking, Alice. Okay,
Wow.
I
You
am
come
not.
into my home at 2:20 in the morning and you harass my husband, and then you insult my food as this is what I'm talking about, Frank. Chuck is a manipulator.
I made Frank a perfectly good apology, and I offered a refund for some of the sea green paint.
For some of
Sure, you got to keep at least 20 gallons. I mean, because you got to go the distance.
Cut to Alice visiting Frank in prison.
so I refilled
hon.
the commissary.
hon.
Yes. I refilled your commissary fund, so you should be able to get your soaps and
Oh, thanks,
candy
hon.
bar.
Did you get the kitchen repainted like you want it?
I did. You know what? I went with tangerine.
Oh, that must
Yeah.
be nice.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna love it. And when you come back in the next 7 years,
Oh, gosh, yeah, I can't wait. How are the kids?
oh, they're really good. We have David is starting junior college, of course, right?
Hmm.
And Sam is Sam's all right. They're taking a little gap year. The whole
Oh,
trial was kind of hard on them.
yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry.
No, thank
You
you.
know, they,
Chuck has been harassing me since high school, and honestly, you gotta stomp on a snail, right?
I'm just happy that you got the houses fixed up. And did Martinelli or Martini, did he ever do that moat?
Martinelli, he started to, so we kind of have like a pond.
Oh, yeah, that's even
No,
better with the fish and everything.
well, minnows, little fish. It's kind of like a trench with water in it.
Cut to Alice at home. Dun, dun, dun.
Chuck,
Hey, how's it going, Alice? Hey, listen, 7 years is a long time. Am I right?
no.
It's really, really long. Super long. You can trust me.
Did someone, how did you get here in a full body cast? Do you have a ride?
I've got a guy that hand trucked me over.
And then he walked away?
Check it out. Check it out. He painted it black. It looks like a suit, huh? Pretty good.
How does he know when you're done talking?
Oh, we've got a whole audio thing on. I'm doing like a CIA thing. I don't know if you can see the.
Oh, that's what that is. I thought it might be mucus.
So, a woman with your passion, your libido, your creative drive. 7 years is like an eternity.
It's really not. I'm enjoying my time working on myself.
And the kids need a father. even if it's a surrogate father.
My kids are both adults. We are all 64.
Your kids are 64?
No, God damn it, Chuck. I swear, like your brain must have gotten shaken up during that fight.
I've never been more clear-headed, Alice.
You know, I think maybe you should check out our moat that you recommended. I'll just get behind here.
Well, I recommended the shovels, and it was hypothetical. Oh,
A
no,
hypothetical.
hypothetically, you
You
could
know,
do
it's
a
actually
moat.
it's a small little moat, but it's pretty cute.
I'm really, I'm drowning. I'm drowning.
Hmm.
Mom, Can
Oh,
I-
hey Sam.
can I go visit Dad with you next time you go?
Oh, of course he's been wanting to see you.
Thank you, Mom.
Okay, folks. That was unusual.